This is Paz Pa 2.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Paz Pa 2. 6:32. Happy Wednesday. We have the one and only Dalford Jones in for Jeff Horchak today.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy to be here in honor of the Avengers movie coming out last weekend.
I know.
I got my
Is that your favorite
Iron Man mug. Iron Man is my favorite character.
That's a nice mug.
I've been dodging spoilers, but I've come across. Thank you. Gift for my sister. You know I don't drink coffee, so I've got some tea in here.
He
some
said
lemon
that
tea.
it's awakening his senses.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, right?
I need straight caffeine to do that. So
Usually
nice.
you have about a milk jug full of coffee.
I think it's empty.
It's empty now, so I've hit my limit. Probably
You're
for
not
the
feeling
week.
jittery or what?
No, I could keep drinking coffee, but I have to limit myself. It's not good.
I drink one little cup and my hands start shaking.
Are you
shaking.
serious?
Oh yeah, I can't take that much caffeine. But I'm
no.
a morning person. Let's talk about the weather headlines here. Another repeat for us from what we saw Monday and Tuesday. Warm, humid, breezy. That sums up your Wednesday pretty nicely. Rain chances stay low. Now they will be coming up for the weekend. Storms for Saturday, unfortunately. We'll talk about that in the full forecast. That's later on Paz Pa 2, but let's get some news first and head over to Megan.
Well, new on Paz Pa 2, a former St. Landry Parish priest who pled guilty to molesting a juvenile was sentenced Tuesday. Former priest Michael Guidry was accused of giving a 16-year-old boy alcohol and then sexually molesting him in 2015 while he was serving as pastor at St. Peter Catholic Church in Morrow. Guidry turned himself into authorities last June and pleaded guilty to the charges in March. Now, yesterday, Guidry received a 10-year sentence, including 3 years on probation. He must register as a sex offender and complete therapy. He is not allowed to make contact with his victim. Now, Guidry offered an apology in court on Tuesday, but the victim's family felt it wasn't sincere.
Not very well thought out, very unemotional apology, and he didn't even face my son.
And the family has also secured legal representation for a civil complaint against Guidry. They say they hope it encourages any other victims to come forward. Guidry was on the Diocese of Lafayette's list of 33 priests who have been credibly accused of sexually abusing children.
In state news, attorneys for the man who allegedly went on a killing rampage, murdering his parents, his girlfriend, and her family have asked for a hold in the prosecution of the case until they can get funding. The shootings happened in January in Ascension and Livingston parishes. Dakota Terrio's defense attorneys say their team is working for free and are unable to hire needed investigators and experts. Prosecutors say they have a plan to pursue the death penalty against Terrio, whose records show he struggled with mental illness.
Well, back here in Acadiana, a Carencro man has been arrested in connection with a March shooting in Lafayette. On Monday, Brandon Savoy was arrested at the Lafayette Parish Courthouse for attempted second-degree murder. He had just been sentenced to 7 years in prison for aggravated assault with a firearm and aggravated criminal damage to property. One man was injured in the shooting on Louisiana Avenue on March 22nd.
One of the tractor trailers involved in Monday's fatal crash on I-10 in Breaux Bridge was hauling a fully loaded trailer of toilet paper that spilled into the interstate. And police say when the wrecker service assisting with the cleanup arrived to move the rig, some thieves showed up and decided to help themselves to the toiletries. Officers are now asking the public's help in identifying the suspects. The toilet paper still belonged to the company involved in the crash, and according to police, at no time was anyone allowed to help themselves to the items. Anyone with information could contact Breaux Bridge Police.
Well, the Lafayette Parish School Board dipped into its rainy day fund for the first time in over a decade. School Superintendent Dr. Donald Aguillard says the board took $11 million from the rainy day fund to get students out of portable classroom buildings. Chief Financial Officer Billy Guidry says it's the first time in the 12 years he's been with the district that the fund has been used. Aguillard stresses the board felt it was urgent to get rid of the portable buildings.
I give kudos to the school board. They have put together all of the available revenue at this point and have embarked on trying to address particularly the temporary buildings on elementary campuses.
Dr. Aguillard says nearly every school in the district has portable classrooms. The goal is to address 6 schools that have 6 or more temporary buildings.
2 Lafayette Parish schools shine in the state, according to U.S. News and World Report. The media company has ranked Lafayette High School and David Thibodeau STEM Academy as 2 of the best schools in the city of Lafayette. Lafayette High was ranked best in the city and 14th best in the state of Louisiana. David Thibodeau STEM Academy was ranked second best school in the city of Lafayette and 20th best in the state. U.S. News and World Report reviewed more than 23,000 public schools. Over in Opelousas, Magnet Academy for Cultural Arts ranked 18th best in the state.
And speaking of best of the state, one of the state's largest job fairs is happening right here in Lafayette tomorrow.
And News 10's Laura Levine joins us in studio with more on the 2019 LEDA Job Fair.
Delford, Megan, good morning. Whether you're just starting out in the workforce or ready to make a change, the LEDA Job Fair can help you launch or advance your career. In the past 23 years, thousands of Acadiana job seekers have connected directly with Acadiana's top employers at LEDA's free one-day job fair. Now, more than 100 of those employers will be there to screen potential employees. The participating companies offer jobs ranging from entry-level positions to more experienced positions. Stacy Zawaki with LEDA says job seekers should dress professionally, bring copies of their resumes, and they'll have plenty of people to help them make it worth their time.
2 or 3 people that will be available all day long to do individual resume reviews. You could bring them their resume and they'll help critique it for you to help improve your resume and improve your chances of getting a job.
Now, the fair will also feature 2 job seeker seminars that are also scheduled to help people learn how to market themselves for the job and how to follow up after the fair. It's again free one-day event happening tomorrow from 9 to 2 p.m. Laura Levine, KLFY News 10.
All right, thank you, Laura. Over in Jeff Davis Parish, construction has started on a new project in Jennings in honor of one of our veterans. There is currently a memorial park on Peter Street named after a local fallen hero. That hero was United States Army Corporal Marcus Kane. Now, Kane was born in Jennings and was killed in action near Baghdad, Iraq on September 13th, 2006. The park has been there for some time, but 4 months ago, the local American Legion wanted to add a flagpole to it to honor our veterans. Now, Jennings Mayor Henry Gwynn thought the flagpole was a great idea, but he didn't think it was enough.
If we're going to do a flagpole, there's nowhere to stand around it. There's no sidewalks, or they're cracked and broken. So I said, let's use this as a beautification project. Let's honor our veterans with a really nice project that they can cherish.
The mayor hopes the park will be completed by Memorial Day. And it's now 6:40. You're taking a live look at the intersection of Johnson Street and Brentwood. Fortunately, there are no traffic incidents to report, so you shouldn't be late for work. Be safe out there, Acadiana.
Get the latest road conditions before you head out the door with the Hampton Toyota Traffic Tracker. Weekday mornings on Pas Patu.
Well, Attorney General William Barr plans to testify today about the Mueller investigation. The details coming up at 6:53.
LUS Fiber presents How to Make a Home Run. The power of Fiber Fast Internet for only $39.95. Call 99Fiber today.
You can join KLFY News 10 online. Go to our website at klfy.com.
This is Brandon Holly, 6'2", former college football player. He and his steel crowbar can't get through this storm force impact window from Relief Windows. Call 337-456-1699.
Calling all bargain hunters. Astonishing bargains are out of sight at the tent sale and clearance going on now at Brown's Furniture Showplace. We're clearing out vast numbers of furniture and accessories at 40%, 50%, and even 75% off. Now that's a bargain. Find bedding in bedrooms, recliners in living rooms, chairs, dining groups, and accessories for up to a whopping 75% off. Shop today and tomorrow at Brown's Furniture's tent sale and clearance.
For over 35 years, Dr. Bennett Fontenot has cared for denture wearers at Acadiana and has helped thousands with their denture problems. And now, Dr. Fontenot proudly introduces the Geneva 2000 dentures. These are the natural-looking smiles of Geneva 2000 wearers. For over 30 years, patients have loved these Swiss-made teeth for their natural look, for comfort, and for chewing efficiency. Call Dr. Fontenot today and find out how Geneva 2000 dentures can help you smile.
This is a story about doers, inspiration, and watching grass grow. Epic. When you help provide the energy that keeps Louisiana doing, you need to prepare the next generation.
So Chevron partnered with Project Lead the Way,
Encouraging students to pursue science and engineering with hands-on learning during the Chevron Design Challenge.
We want to help protect the Louisiana coast.
Epic.
by planting cordgrass.
So these doers got to doing, designing, prototyping.
And now we're testing it.
Really epic. Chevron, inspiring the next generation to help keep the Louisiana coast doing.
Still swinging. Get your Storm Force impact windows from Relief Windows today. Call 337-456-1699. 456-1699.
I'm Judd Lorman, a.k.a. Lieutenant Commander Eric Blackburn from SEAL Team. Just reminding you that you can watch all new episodes of SEAL Team every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. right here on KLF Live.
I joined the 2019 Get Fit Challenge because I truly wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to push myself past a limit that I hadn't done since probably high school.
I've been on yo-yo diets before. Gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight. You know, I needed something to kickstart my weight loss.
I realized that I was doing something wrong. I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. There's no way you can outwork a bad diet.
The biggest thing was portion control and actually sticking to a regimen, a workout routine. Dieting was the hardest thing for me because, I mean, South Louisiana, we like to eat.
I was eating more proteins and carbohydrates. Doing the 8-week challenge, I swapped it, where I was eating 80% vegetables and 20% proteins.
I've learned to portion control my food. I've done a lot of food prep on Sundays.
I started doing intermittent fasting and doing the ketogenic diet. Started working out 4 to 5 days a week.
Total, I've lost 142 pounds then, but for the 2019 Get Fit Challenge, I lost 47 pounds in 8 weeks, and I went from 203 to 156 pounds. I feel 1,000 times better. I can move, I can run around with my kid, you know, and truly play with her like I always wanted to, and not have to stop, you know, every 5-10 minutes because I'm out of breath, because I'm out of shape. I'm the boxing coach at Frog Capital Boxing Club. I can train with them, I can work out with them, and I can hold them accountable. I can show them, you know, that if you set your mind to do anything, you can.
I lost 56 pounds doing the challenge, and I'm 100% off of my high blood pressure medication. And that was the biggest accomplishment doing this 8 weeks challenge. I want to live a lot longer than what I was planning on to.
So I lost 55 pounds. It was an 18% body weight loss. Obviously, my clothes are fitting better.
I lost 55 pounds, and I feel like I have a lot more energy to do the things that I need to do during the day. Clothes are fitting a lot better. I have to buy new clothes now, actually, so.
Find something that you enjoy doing, and it's going to be more sustainable. If you dread going workout or exercising, you're not going to stay with it.
Surround yourself with positive people. My wife and my kids was positive. Throughout this whole competition, we supported each other.
I would tell that person just to do it. It's as simple as getting up off the couch and putting those shoes on, getting dressed, and just going and do it. You can't change a single thing if you don't start moving. You just have to start moving, and you have to push forth.
Now, here's the live Doppler storm team. Meteorologist Chris Kozart.
6:46. Happy Wednesday out there, everybody. It's already looking cloudy.
Yeah, we're seeing the clouds once again this morning. That's kind of similar to what we see during the summertime, right?
Yeah.
The clouds kind of start rather thick, and then they thin out as we go and progress through the day. And that's what we'll probably see again on this Wednesday. There's Kali, Saluma, Camille. You can see the clouds are moving along pretty quickly. So wind speeds are a little bit stronger above the surface there. Look at the temperature at the moment, 75 degrees. That feel of summer is in the air this morning. A very, very warm start for us. Most areas low to mid 70s. What we saw weather-wise Monday and Tuesday, it repeats again today. So lunchtime, partly sunny, 81. Mid 80s for the afternoon. Warm and breezy weather there with high humidity. That 86 will feel much hotter than that, 90 to 92 for a heat index later on. 75 again, Lafayette, most areas a little bit cooler, but still a very warm morning. These temperatures above average for the first day of May. Lower 70s across Alexandria, 72 to kick off your Wednesday morning in Opelousas, which is about 5 degrees warmer now than what we were on a pretty warm Tuesday morning. On top of that, look at the humidity. That's when we check the dew point numbers to see how much moisture is in the air. Lower 70s right now, 72-degree dew point in Lafayette. That's right there above the uncomfortable stage. Is it as high as what we see during the summertime? Not really, but you can really feel that humidity in the air this morning. It's rather thick, and that humidity will stay on the higher side today. High temperatures, mid-80s. We topped out at 86 yesterday, and that's exactly the high that I have today. Rain chances minimal after some spotty showers this morning. I really don't think we see much. What will it feel like this afternoon, though? Upper 80s to lower 90s. No triple-digit heat indices here, but nonetheless, it is feeling hotter than the actual air temperature because of the higher humidity levels that are in place across southern Louisiana and across the majority of the Gulf Coast. Live Doppler 10. That's some clutter showing up. Those showers that are across Mississippi, a few of those did extend further down to the south and rolled through Acadiana a few hours ago. So there could actually be a couple damp roadways here and there. Really nothing falling from the skies right now, so we're actually pretty dry. And those clouds stretch all the way back into Lone Star State. There was a good amount of severe weather in Oklahoma and well north of Louisiana yesterday and late last night. We don't have to worry about that. There will be a threat for severe weather for our area, though, I think on Saturday. Looking at your MoDAR, when's the best day to cut the grass? Well, today, really. Tomorrow's okay as well. Friday, you start to see those rain chances increase a little bit. I thought I could cut the grass myself there Saturday morning, but looking at the models, it wants to bring in the storms, that scattered rain, Saturday morning. So you may want to adjust those yard work plans to Friday afternoon, Friday evening if you can, or wait until Sunday and hopefully you just don't see a lot of rainfall to have too much of wet grass to cut there on Sunday. 76 at 9, we're 81 at noon, and then highs today, just like yesterday, around 86 degrees, and those winds start to kick up out of the south at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Regardless of when you go to the Crawfish Festival this weekend in Breaux Bridge, it'll be very warm and humid, almost summer-like. Now, the rain chances will be a little different. 20% really Friday evening and also Sunday. Scattered storms looking likely on Saturday, and some of those could be strong to severe. So if we're out at Breaux Bridge, we need to be weather aware. Download the Live Doppler 10 Storm Team Weather app from the App Store. Just search KLFY. You'll find it there, and it will alert you if there's any severe weather in or around the area on Saturday. Look at the temperatures here, mid-80s. Again, no big changes when it comes to temperatures, but there will be some changes when it comes to rain chances. Scattered storms Saturday. I actually think we see a break Sunday, so the last day of the Crawfish Festival should go out with not many problems. And then early next week, back to some unsettled weather once again. Isolated rain Monday and then some scattered rain on Tuesday. Let's go ahead and take a break. Here in a few minutes, we'll take another check on the forecast for you and get more news as well.
A car wreck and never thought it would happen to you? Now what?
I know what to do.
Call the police.
Then call Morris Bart.
I called Morris Bart and he got me $165,000.
You know what to do. I'm attorney Morris Bart. One call, that's all.
You need new shoes. Step into Shoe Station for the area's largest selection of women's footwear. The brands and styles you need, prices and shoes that fit just right. Shoe Station, the shoes you need, the brands you want.
Bad things tend to happen in the dark. It's a journalist's job to shed light on it. Shed light on how government's spending your money. Shed light on the little board that nobody's ever attended their meetings, but they handle millions of federal dollars. I'm in the front row and I want them to know I'm at the meeting and I'm watching. That's why I'm here. That's why journalists are here. There's more to the story and it's our job to find it and deliver it to our readers.
Right now, step up to Exmark, the Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-to-1 over the next best-selling brand of zero-turn mowers. With Quest zero-turn riders for as little as $29.99. For even more performance, step up to the Exmark Radius starting at $49.99. Or go pro with the Laser Z starting at $94.99. With any Exmark, you'll get a great-looking cut in less time every time. Exmark, ready to work for you.
Come in and visit your local Exmark dealer.
Get the latest road conditions before you head out the door with the Hampton Toyota Traffic Tracker. Weekday mornings on Passepartout.
Download the Acadiana Eats app. It's free in the Apple app and Google Play stores. Women Impacting Acadiana is brought to you by Delott Plastic Surgery and Skin Care Specialists.
In national news, 2 people are dead, 4 others are injured after a gunman opened fire on the campus of the University of North Carolina at Charlotte.
That's right, and the suspect is now in custody. He's facing multiple charges, including 2 counts of murder and 4 counts of attempted murder. CBS's Laura Podesta has details on what happened on the last day of class.
A student armed with a pistol opened fire at a North Carolina university yesterday afternoon.
This is the worst day in the history of UNC Charlotte. We've lost 2 members of our community. We have 4 injured students.
As students ran away from the gunfire at the University of North Carolina, Charlotte, campus police officers ran into the building and arrested the suspect.
Our officers' actions definitely saved lives. There's no doubt about that.
Those who were inside did what they could to stay safe.
One of the students there wrapped a belt around the door so that no one could get in. They barricaded it and stuck something in it so it wouldn't slide open.
As the shooting unfolded, the school sent out increasingly urgent alerts.
The campus was on lockdown and there was an active shooter, and then literally like 30 seconds later they said that shots were actually fired, and then like 10 seconds later they said that people were shot, and then like another couple minutes they said that people were actually killed.
Police identified 22-year-old Tristan Andrew Terrell as the suspect. They searched his home last night.
We will take a hard look at this entire situation to find out what happened and how it happened and things that can be prevented.
Sources tell CBS affiliate WBTV in Charlotte Terrell had withdrawn from all but 1 class. Laura Podesta, CBS News.
There will be a candlelight vigil on campus tonight. The school has canceled final exams through Sunday.
In case you missed it, we'll get you caught up on the top headlines of today. Before you head out the door, catch the News 10 Morning Rush at 6:56.
Big Dog gets the job done fast.
Big Dog has the best warranty in the industry, and we are here to take care of you. We proudly support our first responders and our military with our Heroes program.
Big Dog, always loyal, always ready.
Listen up, Acadiana. It's spring, and we're cleaning up in more ways than one. We're offering savings on every truck we have. During Truck Month, get a 2018 F-150 for $14,000 off MSRP. Courtesy Ford behind Walmart and Breaux Bridge. Listen up, Acadiana. It's spring, and we're cleaning up in more ways than one. We're offering savings on every truck we have. During Truck Month, get a 2018 F-150 for $14,000 off MSRP. Courtesy Ford behind Walmart and Breaux Bridge.
Thursdays, Heath Morton is getting in the rhythm and going live from Rhythms on the River. Heath brings you all the music, food, and the forecast from the town square. Thursdays at 5 and 6. Brought to you by Simon Law Offices. Tonight, setting the state's budget may seem like an immense task, but not for this UL professor. Meet the finalist who's vying for one of the state's top economic positions. Watch KLFY News 10 tonight at 10, Acadiana's local news leader.
Injured in a car wreck?
Call Morris Parts.
One call, that's all.
Call 233-4200.
Just Google Morris Parts and call. He's on your side.
Car wreck? You need a car wreck attorney.
Everybody knows to Google Morris Bart.
Call Morris Bart. Call 233-4200.
One call, y'all.
Injured in a car wreck? Do what the people of Lafayette have been doing for years. Call 233-4200 or go to morrisbart.com. One call, that's all.
Live from Acadiana, your local news leader, this is KLFY News 10 Morning Rush.
Good morning. The time is now 6:57.
Let's get you caught up on today's top stories as you head out the door with the News 10 Morning Rush. At least 2 people are dead and more are injured following a shooting at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. The suspect is in custody.
Good morning, I'm Lester Dewey. The owner of Cajun Cannabis, Travis DeYoung, spoke out after being released from jail Monday evening, saying once he consults with local law enforcement, he will reopen his store within the next week, but will not sell CBD lotions or oils at this time.
Good morning, I'm Caroline Marcello. House Bill 491 passed the Agricultural Committee unanimously last week and now heads to the House floor. The bill would legalize industrial hemp, but still ban the production, sale, and use of CBD.
Pearl Bridge Police needs the public's help identifying the vehicles of interest as people suspected of stealing toilet paper from an 18-wheeler involved in Monday's deadly crash on I-10.
Former priest Michael Guidry was sentenced to 10 years hard labor, including 3 years probation for molesting a 16-year-old in 2015. He must also register as a sex offender.
A Cameron Crowe man has been arrested in connection with a March shooting in Lafayette. The man you see here, Brandon Savoy, has been charged with attempted second-degree murder.
Good morning, I'm News 10's Laura Levine. The 2019 LEDA Job Fair is happening tomorrow at the Cajun Dome Convention Center. It will feature over 100 employers, and job seekers are asked to dress professionally and bring some copies of those resumes. It's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
I'm Renee Allen. For the first time, the Lafayette Parish School System pulls money from its rainy day fund. The superintendent says the $11 million will be used to do away with portable classrooms and install permanent structures.
2 Lafayette Parish schools ranked in the top 20 in the state. Lafayette High ranks number 1 in the parish and 14th in the state. David Thibodeau STEM Academy ranked 2nd in the parish and 20th in Louisiana.
And that's what we have going forward here on this Wednesday. Just warm and breezy once again, 86 for a high. That's the consistent temperature for the next week. Going into the weekend, that's when we finally see some changes when it comes to rain chances, scattered storms for us Saturday. So we'll need to watch out for that, considering that the Crawfish Festival kicks off Friday night.
Can you guys believe it's already the first day of May?
First day of May.
I mean, I just feel like April flew by.
It did.
Yeah. And May's here now.
This entire year is flying by.
I know.
But I'm excited for this summer.
Yeah.
Are
Well,
you?
We've got some good weather happening now, but rain expected. I'm glad
for the weekend. I think today, tomorrow, even Friday looks pretty quiet for the most part.
All right, good news. All right. Well, thanks for joining us this morning. That's all I could say. See you back here at noon.
Meet your neighbor.